Experience taught us a whole lot. I mean, just about the world, just about the way that the world is. Like, it's one thing to read about suffering in the world, it's another to really experience it firsthand on the front lines, knowing these kids, knowing what they go through, knowing that there's so many of them. It's easy to kind of live in a bubble, especially in the Christian world, where you have your church, you have your family, and there's stuff outside of it, sure, and yeah, we can pray for that, but being exposed to it and being thrown right into the midst of suffering and loss it really just changes the way you look at everything.
I think it also taught I don't know that there's any other way that my world would have been broadened as much as it has, because you also learn that these kids aren't just like floating around, like they're attached to families, and those families are very important. And so it's been really interesting. I think when we started, we had like less use for birth families. It was just kind of like, wow, these people don't know what they're doing. But it's been like I think the process has been really humanizing, because now I don't look at them like, oh, the birth family with all these problems. I look at them like people that I love because my child loves them. Like Jacob was saying, people who aren't like myself, who haven't had the advantages that I've had. And it taught me that you really can't write people off so easily, because they have a lot to offer. And I would say that was what I was most surprised by, was like how much I love my kids' families, and how blessed I feel.
How much grace you can show when you're not just demonizing them, you actually are understanding
engaging
and are empathetic to what they went through, what brought them to the place where they had to lose their kids.